Hello and welcome back to the Beginner's Workshop. Today I'm going to be looking at some overhead storage for my bikes. I've got the bikes stored behind me and they are from the ceiling but they're hanging down, and that just means that the wall behind me, the room has been taken up by the bike, so I want to remove them from that position so I can utilise the back wall for some tool storage. And I'm going to secure them in the centre of the workshop's ceiling with the same kind of bracket which I'm using now. The same similar setups where I'm going to hook the wheels onto these, but then I'm going to be able to manoeuvre them so they're flat against the ceiling. I'm going to be able to do that with a bungee cord to secure them in place, and by doing that the space in the middle of the ceiling is probably wasted space. There's not a huge amount I can deal with that ceiling space, so I'm just going to show you what the ceiling looks like in the middle of the shop, and I'll show you how I'm going to attempt to do that. So as you can see above me here, this is the space. So I've got the LED lighting strips going all across, which leaves me a bit of a rectangle space in the middle, which fits perfectly for my bikes. So I'm going to utilise the joists above, and I'm going to use this bracket. Now the bracket will fit on like that, but I want the bikes to come this way across, so the wheels there and the rest of it going across there. So I need to be able to move that bracket into that position. So I'm going to show you the process, what I'm going to do to try and get that into place and secure that. So the first is I'm going to cut down a bit of timber so I can secure a little wooden bracket on here, which will then enable me to secure this to the beam. So as you can see, the bracket's been built now, so it's going to attach pretty much like that. It's going to go in there, screw in the screws, and that will leave the U-hook for the tyres to go on. So I'm just going to pop them up now. So both bikes are up now, they're on the bracket. I have moved this bracket, it was on this side, but I've had to move it to the other side just so it's more central to the tyre. So they're both up, and then I'm going to use it as a bit of a pendulum now. So it's going to raise the purple bike, and it's going to go to these two brackets using the bungee cord. So I'm going to do that next. As you can see, I've put the two new hooks on there. So I've worked it out that when I've rocked this a bit, those two beams will give it the closest position to attach it onto here. So I've got my first bungee cord, so I'm going to attempt to by myself. It's probably not advised, but I'm going to have to give it a go with a ladder. I'm just going to rock it up using the hooks as a bit of a pendulum, and then when I get it close enough, I'm just going to try and hook the bungee cord over and clip it in so it's just secure to hold it in that right position. Then I've got some more bungee cords that I'm just going to wrap around tighter so it'll get it nice and snug against the ceiling. So I'm just going to use this cord to attach it. It's going to be quite difficult with one as a one person. Right, so we're up. So I'll connect it up. So that's going to secure it initially. So once that's up, I'm going to use a second bungee cord now to get it higher. So obviously that's taking all the weight. So the second one is going to go over here, and then I'm going to wrap it round a couple of times. So now I've got a higher up, so I can literally use this cord that's already there, so you can see, and I'm going to raise it up with that, and then I'll be able to hook this cord now so that's on, so we're through, and the new cord hooks in, and that will raise it even higher. So this one here is now redundant, so I can take that off, and I can do it same again and go even higher again. So with this one, put it at the back, a couple of loops, so that's one loop, a couple, so this now is going to be higher, so then I can raise it up again, grab hold of it, and then hook it on, and it's in place. So I'm just going to follow the same. I can take that one off now as well. So that's now, I can take that off completely, and now to follow the same process for the second side. Like I said, both bikes are up on the ceiling now. They're as flush as they can. This child bike seat is affecting the yellow one going as flush as it could do. If I remove that, I could definitely get it a lot flatter, but they're up and they're secure. They're not coming down at all, and they should be easy to take down as well. Just undoing the bungee cords, and then these brackets, we'll use it as a bit of a pendulum. So now I've got this full back wall free. There are some plywood sheets and other sheet goods there, so I've got this whole wall free now, so I can utilise that, which I am going to do shortly. But that's pretty much the end of today's video. If you liked today's video, I'd appreciate a like, and if you haven't already, a subscribe. So there you go, a bit of space saving using the ceiling to store the bikes, which I think is going to be really handy. I've got that wall now, which I can add some more storage, which I will be doing in the next couple of videos, so watch out for that. So thanks everyone, thanks for watching.